So that's Bahasa Brunei, and this is my prize one. This is Kamus Tutong. So katak, katak is baling katak. Hello. Alright, this has been a really hectic weekend. Really busy from the morning till the afternoon, such as the weekend for me. I don't really get opportunities to go out during work, and I usually try to move all my appointments and all my errands over the weekend, on a Saturday specifically. So I've scheduled to go to the hospital and meet with the clinic at 9. So for me, when I have an appointment at 9, I would usually be there by 8:15. 45 minutes early, an hour early, it's really nothing with me because I really like to be places on time. There were even times where I came 2 hours early, sat in a cafe and just sat around for 2 hours. I've done that before. I got friends working in the hospital, so I thought I'd get them some breakfast. Usually I go to either bakeries or something simple, something easy. So I'm here at Loft Bakery. Just want to grab some buns and I totally forgot. It opens at 8 a.m. I'm here like 7:40, so another 20 more minutes to wait for Loft to open up. So, I waited till 8, it's 8:05 and Loft Bakery still not open. So luckily, Bakelin was open. Actually, I should just go to Bakelin instead because they've got all the goods ready. I got stuff ready. I got the things that I wanted. So I think it boils down to the fact that if you don't want to open on time, that's okay. There's always other shops that are open on time and that would love to cater to us. Appointments, especially your clinical appointments, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, please be on time. Always be serious about your appointments. Missing your appointment, people have to reschedule over hundreds of patients just to slot you in again. We all know parking at the hospital is horrible. There's really no parking. They even made a shuttle bus at the Jameh parking area. You can't park anywhere on the complex. There's really no parking. So what I would do is I come early, park at the Women's Children Building. I like park at the Women's Children Building because there's basement parking. Oh, and here in Jerusalem, yes, our treatment is free, but we do need to pay registration fees. Typically for me, a Bruneian, I pay $1 to register for the service. That in itself is just to remind people that not to take healthcare for granted, because when you get everything for free, human nature will take it for granted. I do hope that we can enjoy free healthcare to many more generations in the future. I like to have this open conversation with my doctors and nurses and really explain why I think this is working, why I think this is not working, and how does that make me feel. At the end of the day, it is your body. You gotta take care of it. Learn, understand, and just take charge of your own health. Then next on my agenda was my car insurance. I don't know what happened or how this came to be, but apparently these two cars that I have under my name needs to be renewed in August. I sound like such a fool to have both cars renewed in the same month. Our road tax and also updating our insurance, it's a big expense. So what we do is, if you have two cars, you make it such that you don't combine them in 1 month, so that you're not overburdened in paying insurance and road tax for both cars in the same month. But silly me, I have it all in August, and I don't know why. I can't remember why. I don't know how that happened. I usually get this company called Excel Service, so insurance service. So what they do is They find me the best rates, they offer me several quotes, and also they offer service to just renew my road tax for me. So this is more like a physical thing where I have to go to the counter, buy the road tax, but I'm kind of pretty much a busy person, I think. So I got them to just do it for me, and they charge me a small fee. All in all, I'm happy with the service. I've been using them for a few years now. When it comes to convenience, yeah, I'd rather pay. If you guys ever need like, you know, an insurance quote, I would recommend Excel. They're pretty good. And of course I have lunch with friends. This time it's Italian. So Gusto is a relatively new restaurant that opened this year, I think. Serves really authentic Italian dishes and cuisine. So I had the bolognese, can't remember what the rest had, but we also had a tuna pizza. So all in all, it's pretty good. If you're looking for another Italian restaurant to try, you can try Gusto in Kulap. After I got all of those done in the morning, then I finally got the chance to visit the book fair. A little thing about me is I try to read, but I'm not a strong reader. I still love having books around and for reference especially. So having book fairs like this really gets me excited because I do want to look for self-help books. I'm not into like fiction or romance or whatever. I prefer more factual books or reference books, books that I could use to better myself or just improve my outlook on life, whatever. In Brunei, it's quite rare to have these kind of book fairs. When it does pop up, I make it a point to try and drop by. This book fair, or in Malay, it's called Pesta Buku. Actually, it's Pesta is celebration? I don't know. So Pesta Buku, I'll call it book fair. It is organized by Dewan Pustaka Brunei, and it's actually in conjunction with Bulan Bahasa, so the month of language lah, if you put it in English. So it started on 22nd, which is Friday, and it stretches up till the end of the month, so you still have time if you want to go drop by. But what's interesting is that it's a one-stop place to get all these various books and then allow other vendors to showcase what they have. And this particular area, it's much more interactive. We can take photos, there's even displays and showcases, there's a forum platform. Alright, kind of like this area where they put the books at the back and then they give you a background to take photos with. Here's another one. My biggest pull was Bruneian related books or Bruneian themed books from the Dewan Pustaka. So they got children books, they've got story books, they've got various other things, cookbooks and whatnot. But what really caught my eye for me was the Tutong dictionary, the Brunei dictionary. So my family is actually from Tutong. My late mom is Tutong, my father's Tutong. So I'm keturunan Tutong lah. But I don't know how to speak Tutong, nor do I understand it. That's why when I saw this Kamus Tutong, this dictionary for Bahasa Tutong, I grabbed it and then I actually bought it. Sooner or later, no one's gonna speak the language anymore. That's why for me it's really important to hold on to these books for references, because at the end of the day, I really don't want to lose that part of me, you know, that part of culture. Let me just show you real quick. Alright, so I've got this from Tuan Hanafi. Thank you, Tuan Hanafi, for giving me his book. I got it signed actually. This is Marista Kumpulan Artikel Sejarah. I got it signed. Thank you, Tuan Hanafi, for this. So I got this and I'll give some time to check it out. But this is what I'm really interested in, and it's the Kamus Bahasa Melayu Brunei. So it's like a dictionary for Bahasa Brunei. Really cool, because I always ask people, what do you call that in Brunei? Because in Brunei language, we've got a certain way of saying things versus how Indonesian says it versus how Malaysian says it. So that's Bahasa Brunei, and this is my prize one. This is Kamus Tutong. So katak is baling katak. If you're interested, you can just go get one. So hilariously, I feel like the price is really marked down. Initially it's supposed to be $7, but now it's just $2.10. Come on, $2.10 for a Kamus hardcover. So it's a steal. The other one is $4.50, and this one is $2.50. And this is Kraft Tangan Brunei, alat penangkapan ikan. This is more towards like fishing in Brunei, the kind of fishing tools they have, I guess. Another notable thing is Dr. Ampton's section. He's self-published, so if you know of him or if you heard of him, that one is quite famous also. The other one that really grabbed my attention was also the post office. Man, the people there were fun to talk to. I spent like good solid 20 minutes or 15 minutes talking to the lady over there. We were talking about the stamps, so they're having all these various stamps. She's very knowledgeable, really nice lady. Go ahead to the post office, look at the stamps, just talk to them and then ask them about the history behind these stamps. I got a couple of books, mostly kamus or dictionaries, for Malay dictionaries, which I really wanted. And so that concludes my visit here. Other countries might have their books already saved in databases, but in Brunei, that's not the case. We do not have records, or all this reference material are not readily available. No matter how hard you try to Google for it, it might not exist online, because Brunei and its culture and its way of life, these materials and this content will probably not be online yet. I think everyone, regardless of how much you like books, you don't like books, or whether you think nothing of it, everyone can find the value of owning a book. With that being said, my name is Denny. Till next time, bye.